I am carcinogen. That's what I'm going to title this video. I am God. So, let me look at the dictionary definition of the word carcinogen. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay. Noun. A cancer-causing substance or agent. Any substance that produces cancer. A substance or agent that can cause cancer. So this is interesting, right? Because, you think how many people, they get cancer. Whether, people, who do they blame for it? A lot of people, they blame God. They say, God, why did you give this person cancer? Or why did you give me cancer? Why did you do, why did that have to happen, God? Why? Why, God, why? Why are you so carcinogenic, God? Do you understand? It's word babble. Well, I have to point this out, right? This is, I don't look at the news that often, really. I mean, I hate looking at the news, if I'm quite honest. If you've listened to my old videos, maybe you'd understand why. Because the world reflects me. And the world won't listen to me. So it gets very annoying to have to listen to look at a world that is just babbling and babbling, babble, 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 babble. It's nonsense after nonsense after nonsense after nonsense. So, yeah, this is the thing, right? Because, okay, so I used to have a friend who was a Cancerian, okay? I spent quite a lot of time with him, okay? His name was Patrick. Oh, excuse me. His name is Patrick Marshall Andrew. He's probably about 4 or 5 years older than me. So that would mean he's probably in his 40s now. Yeah. So, we used to smoke together, do drugs together, party together, club together, DJ, like, I'd have the DJ equipment, we'd have the tunes, we'd spin tunes all day long, all that sort of stuff, party, going to the pub all the time. Looking back, I look at him and I think, he's a real piece of shit. We had a laugh together. But ultimately, I realized, he's not a friend. He's just someone to get drunk with. He was someone I got drunk with. He was someone I partied with. But ultimately, he's a real piece of shit. And he's not a nice person. He never was. So this is the thing, I've been smoking since I was about 13 or 14 years old. So that would be, that means, 23, 24 years pretty much, something like that. Technically, well, according to people, it's my birthday, right? Because I was born on the 14th of November, and it's 17 minutes past midnight. It's 17 minutes past midnight. It's the 14th of November. But technically I was born at 7:27 p.m. on the 14th of November. So you could also say I was born at night, right? Or in the evening, right? I was born in darkness, yeah? Anyways, so anyway, I'm 37 today, the 14th of November, okay? Whatever. Just pointing it out. Carcinogen. So this is the thing, right? So the word car is in the word carcinogen. Now, carcinogen causes cancer, but you know, in the tarot deck, the Chariot card, which is a Cancerian card, okay, it's called the Chariot. It's card number 7. What's the card supposed to mean? What's it supposed to mean? Well, it's a guy. He's in a chariot. It's been pulled along. It's usually depicted with sphinxes in front of the chariot, as if they're pulling the chariot. So the idea is, you know, he's on the chariot, and he's setting out to go somewhere. You know, he's looking for success. It's about, you know, I don't know, confidence. You know, setting out to find success, something like that. That's how people tend to think of that card, or they think of it as a car, because obviously a car is, well, you know, people used to go around in, you know, horse-drawn, you know, chariots. So, you know, they would have horses that pull along a chariot. But, you know, here it is sphinxes. Well, that's the thing, you know, what's a sphincter? You know, an arsehole is you know, has, you know, the butt is, you know, there's the sphincter, right? So here's a chariot, and here are the sphinxes, yeah? So, you know, and that's the thing, the bed is called the Chariot, okay? It's a sex magic card. So the point I was going to make about the news was that, you know, they're saying that there's been like there's been a rise in, you know, there's a shocking rise in young people getting bowel cancer. Well, this is the thing, lots of young people are doing anal sex, aren't they? So, and that's the thing, right? So they're going to their chariot, their Cancerian chariot. Yeah, and that's the thing, the moon is associated with Cancer and Pisces, okay? So the thing is that, you know, the tarot deck, it's a magical deck of cards, and it's designed to try to steal my power. It's the same with the Zodiac, it's all designed to try to steal my power, God's power. I'm God. And so, you know, my mum died of anal cancer. She died of anal cancer. They had to cut out her colon, okay, and give her a, you know, one of those stoma bags. What are they called? You know, it's a stoma bag? I think it's a stoma bag, you know, it's a shit bag that hangs off the stomach. She had to do one of that, and she had to, you know, irrigate it with water and all that stuff. Then the cancer spread through her body, and she died. Okay, I was born under the sign of Scorpio, obviously, because it's Scorpio season, isn't it? Yeah. 14th of November, so I'm associated with the death card. Now, it's interesting because people say that cancer causes death. But then again, you know, if I'm death, you know, who's death? What is death? You know, people depict death as this guy, you know, he's a skeleton, and he wears a black robe, and he has a big scythe or something like that, right? And he goes around and he gives you the touch of death or whatever it is, you know, he just touches you and you drop down dead or whatever the fuck it is, you know. Obviously, there are different stories, right? I'm the Grim Reaper, basically. I'm God. You know, last time I came to bring life. Now I'm coming here to say, well, look, you have your, you know, this is judgment, you know, this is judgment day. You know, you either do what you know, you have to pay the price, people. People have to be judged now. You know, I'm God. You didn't give me what I asked for. You know, so this is what's going to happen, you know, like, you're going to suffer. I'm going to take your stuff. You know, you're going to have to learn the hard way because you didn't want to learn the easy way. You didn't want to love me. So, you know, you've proven that you don't love me. Bye. Go away. Yeah, you know, that sort of thing, right? Hopefully that gives you hopefully that gives you an idea. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a cigarette. Yeah. It's interesting because, you know, I smoke, right? And, you know, the packets, you know, this one doesn't say it, but, you know, I've got, you know, it says smoking causes cancer. And it's like, well, yeah, it probably does. But, you know, the fact is that I'm God. I give, you know, that's the thing. If people keep stepping on my toes, they're going to die. That's what I keep trying to tell people. Like, don't, you know, that's the thing. I mean, this is the thing, right? The world is getting destroyed. People are dying and getting destroyed, and terrible things happen. People go into poverty. All kinds of bad shit's happening. And people, they can't really pin it on me. But it is because of me. I know it's because of me. I see that it's because of me. From my perspective, I can actually see it. It's that, because everybody's on the outside, people don't see it. People don't see it as easily as I do. But I've tried for years to show who I am. Nobody wants to know, though. That's because everyone's too busy trying to steal my power. People don't want to love me. You know, I'm too ugly, or I'm too fat, or I'm too white, or I'm too male, or whatever, right? Take your pick. But people hate me, okay? They do. They think I'm a loser. And this is the world's downfall, because the world thinks I'm a loser. It wants to kill me. So this is the thing. The chariot is associated with sex and cars, okay? And this is the thing, you know, people talk about karma and karmic, right? So that is total horseshit. It's garbage. Okay, there's nothing to do with Christianity. It's no, where in the Bible does it talk about karma and karmic? It doesn't. Okay, the car is something you get in to ride. Yeah, it's a ride. What else do you ride? That's right, pieces of ass. Yeah, you want to ride that ass. Ride. Yeah. Isn't that how it is? And you want to sit there and talk about karma and karmic. Fuck off. Shitheads. I have a good karma. I have a bad karma. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my car cost £100,000. Cost more than that. Does that mean I have good karma? Does that mean I'm a good guy? Does it? Or does it mean, you know what I mean? You know, do you drive a piece of shit car? Or does that mean, oh, you've got bad karma, do you? Oh. You see how that gets, that's used to attack society. So if the vast majority of people drive bad cars, that means they've got bad karma. And so their downfall is justified. So the people who are rich, who are filthy rich, who drive, you know, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bugattis, Rolls Royce, all that shit, they've got amazing karma. Yeah, their karma's, you know, so good. They're like, you know, they've like reached enlightenment. But the average person, they drive a piece of shit. So that you deserve to die. You understand how that works? The world is all about materialism. Okay? I'm God. I never said anything about karma or karma. People, you know, people have, that's word, is word babble. Okay? That people are obsessed with. And I say that as a guy. He drives a nice car. So there you go. Asshole. I know you probably don't believe me, but whatever. Yeah. So, the chariot. That's interesting because my dad was called Charlie. Charles. That's right. Yeah, he was. Well, that's his name, yeah. Charlie. So yeah, the chariot. And so, you know, I was talking about carcinogen. Well, this is the thing, you know, people, they get into their chariot and they sin. You know, they get into their car or their bed and they sin. And so it's called carcinogen. Carcinogen. Okay? So there's two words that are obviously in there. Car and sin. Okay? So people are having sex. Sinful sex. Sex outside of marriage. Sex they shouldn't be doing. You know, that includes bondage, BDSM, anal sex, rough, you know, yeah, all kinds of bad stuff people shouldn't be doing. You see, people are supposed to put me first. But people prefer car sin or bad sexual sin, okay? Carcinogen. So carcinogen, it causes cancer. So like I was saying, I used to have a friend called Patrick Marshall Andrew. And it's become obvious to me, that's the thing, he was close to me, so, at one point. And so, he's been used to try to steal my destiny. He has been, you know, that's why, you know, that's the thing. Those who were, all the people who were in my life who were close to me, people, you know, my family members or people who I called a friend once upon a time, they were all demons. Okay, working with demons. That's the people who get close to me seem to just drop dead. They're dead. The people who get closest to me are dead. They're already dead. Very dead. And when I mean dead, I mean spiritually dead. They don't have the strength to... That's the thing, you know, people are so tempted to try to steal my destiny. People listen to demons, shit demons. They want to lie about me, backstab me, talk shit about me. Because doing that is an attack on me. And they're attacking, I'm God. They're trying to walk away with my destiny. So this is the thing, you know, the world is choosing to sin. You know, it's all about, you know, they want sex, sleeping around, you know, sex outside of marriage, it's sleeping around, it's doing things you shouldn't be doing, all that kind of stuff. And people are going to die. People are dying. So, yeah. So this video, I'm just explaining that, in a sense, well, I'm God. I'm, you know, people have, you know, they, that's the thing. They say I'm responsible for people getting cancer. So in that sense, I am carcinogen. I'm carcinogenic. Okay? I cause cancer. Okay? I mean, this is the thing, because the more people try to go against me, the more terrible things that's the thing, you know, because there's always a magic battle going on. And that magic battle has consequences. You can't fight against me and expect there to be no consequences. There will be consequences. Yes. Yes. That's how it works. It's an interesting word, that, isn't it? Cancer. What is it? You know, what does the word "sir" mean? Well, "sir" is the title you give to, you know, if you know, like, you know, kids at school, they might call their male teacher "sir." Yeah, and what does "can" mean? Cancer. You know, it's all about, you know, yeah. The world wants to twist things. The world wants to the world wants to get away with what it wants to get away with. The world wants to do what it wants. The world wants to sin and not be held accountable by me. Anyways, yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, you know, the moon is associated with Cancer and it's associated with Pisces. So the Pisces, you know, that's to do with fish. You know, it's the symbol, the animal associated with, well, it means fish, doesn't it? Fish. And obviously, you know, anal fissures. You know what an anal fissure is? F-I-S-S-U-R-E. Yes, you know, it's a tear in the anal, you know, the rectum, the sphincter, whatever, right? That kind of thing, right? So, and it's, you know, this is the thing. People are doing moon magic. The moon, yeah, I think people are doing moon magic in order to steal my light. I'm God. That's the thing, you know, people want to reflect me. And what the world does is the world worships those who reflect me instead of me, God. That's what people do. Some people say smoking causes cancer. Well, you know, well, I mean, there are people who smoke their entire lives, you know, so there are people who smoke 80 cigarettes a day. They're, you know, into their 80s and 90s, you know what I mean? Like, people live a long life and they can smoke 4 packs of cigarettes a day. But some people don't. Some people, they get cancer when they're, you know, before they're even 40 from smoking, you know, that can happen. Yeah. Some people, so that's the thing, you know, there seems to be the thing is, though, is that it's a magic battle. It's a magic battle. People want to sin. If people sin, they're doing a magic battle with me, God. If they're having a magic battle with me, God, then what do you expect will happen? Death. Yeah? So people need to stop fighting me. But the world does what it does. People worship the world and they hate me. They want to steal everything from me. And the world conspires to do that to me. Year after year after year, I explain these things, and nobody cares. I'd like to quit smoking. I wish I could have quit smoking. Yeah, I wish. I wish I never started. But at the same time, I don't want to live. People give me every reason to want to die. I'm God. This is how the world treats me. It's horribly unfair. But it's the thing, people don't believe that I'm God. They don't believe me. So it means that I'm suffering. I'm trying to tell people, I'm telling people the truth. People don't want to know the truth. They would rather just carry on, just focusing on their own lives. The sex, the friends, the status, the money. Party, party, party. Or money, money, money. Sex, sex, sex. Houses and cars and hoes. Drugs and whatever, right? Getting drunk. Filling their necks with spirit. Yeah. Alcoholic spirit. Yeah. Trying to think that they're good by doing so. Excuse me. Cold weather is it's always difficult for a smoker to deal with. Anyways, so that's the thing, right? People always talk about, there's always a new, people are always talking about cancer, cancer, what causes cancer, what prevents cancer. People are always changing their fucking minds about what that is. Do you know what I mean? I read in the news, like one day they say, hey, this thing prevents cancer, and the next day they're saying it causes cancer. But this is good for you, but if you have a little bit too much, oh, it's terrible for you, it'll give you cancer. Or, whatever it is, you know what I mean? It's this constant, article after, people just, there always seems to be, there's all these articles, you know what I mean? Like I read in one place, it cures cancer, and in the other place, it's saying it gives you cancer, you know what I mean? And it's kind of fucking ridiculous, really, isn't it? People are always babbling, babble, 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 babble. Why not just understand that I'm God, and God is, that's the thing, I'm God. So, if you go against God, then don't be surprised if you die of cancer. That's the thing, right? If you fight God, well, expect to die. What's the leading cause of death? God. Yeah, that's me. I'm the leading cause of death. Okay? If you want you want to see your family die of cancer, well, keep fighting me, asshole. Keep fighting me. You want to die of cancer? Keep fighting me. Yeah? Keep doing it. I don't care anymore. I'm literally at the point where whatever happens to me, the world is refusing to love me, the world is refusing to give me justice. So I I'm happy to not even be here. You know, I don't care. I don't fucking care. Okay? Because I live in a world that is, you know, the world has shit for brains. Okay? I've explained this many times. The world is the shit, it's the matter, it's the soil. That isn't spirit, okay? There are ghosts that are attached to the physical matter. Yeah? And that's the other thing, right? I should have mentioned. You know, what does a car do? Well, it goes, doesn't it? It's not a ghost, is it? A car isn't a ghost. But it goes, you know, it goes forward, it goes backwards. You know, it can go around a corner. Yeah. You know, it can do donuts in a fucking car or something, right? Yeah, yeah. But it's not a ghost. But that's the thing, you know, the ghosts that are connected with the ghosts that are of the world. You know, they worship Mother Earth. They are Mother Earth. You know, they are of physical matter. Okay? They are attached to physical matter. Excuse me. I'm God. I'm not attached to physical matter. I mean, at the moment, well, this is the thing. I am in a human body. But I can leave this human body. I can go somewhere else. You understand? I hate this world. I'm tired of explaining. Here's another interesting word for you, right? Carcass. Carcass. Yeah, so you got the word carcinogen, and then there's the word carcass. You know, it sounds like carc, us. I mean, obviously it's spelled C-A-R-C-A-S-S, isn't it? Carcass. But you say carcass. Carcass. What's a carcass? Well, a carcass is a dead body, isn't it? And obviously I'm a Scorpio, I'm associated with the death card. Shall I show that to you as well? Go on then. Might as well, huh? I mean, you know, so, you know, the world wants to wants to sin, you know, sexual, sex magic, anal sex, bondage sex, devil sex, you know, here's the devil card, right? This sort of thing, yeah. People in chains, people tied with rope, sex dungeons, greed, lust, murder, rape, war, selfish, you know, all the bad shit, sinful things, right? Yeah, so this is the death card here, okay? I'm the bringer of death, okay? People either transform or they die. The world is refusing to transform. People are refusing to transform. Yeah, they might have, you know, the Transformers, you know, series, you know, might have some, you know, Transformer DVDs or Blu-ray discs. Yeah, doesn't mean they're a Transformer though. No, it doesn't, does it? People want to do magic to pretend that they are Transformers, but no, they are not Transformers. They are liars, pretenders, sorcerers, yeah, magicians, It's an interesting word, that, isn't it? Sorcerer. You know, what is source? Well, I'm God. I am source. I'm where everybody and everything came from. I created everybody and everything. So I am source. You know, so then what is a sorcerer or a sorcery? Yeah, I've spoken about, you know, Mary. She's evil. Okay? The Virgin, you know, the people who call, you know, the mother of Jesus. Yeah, she's evil. She has fallen. She has fallen. People worshipped her instead of me. You know, people want, you know, look at the Catholic Church. They worship Mary. Why the fuck do they worship her? What was so perfect about her? Where was it? Where did it say in the New Testament that she was perfect? That she was special? It didn't. But people worship her anyway. Just because she's the mother of Jesus. Because Jesus came out of her body. But that's the thing. Jesus is God. I'm God. I'm Jesus. I'm God. I put myself in the woman that I created. So what the fuck does... So how does that make her my mother? I'm her father. I created her. But she hates me. She wants to steal what is mine. You know, I don't want to call her my daughter. She's dead to me. I mean, she is dead, technically. Because she was a lady at Dana Houghton. She didn't love me. And I don't love her. But people worship her. They love her. They put her before me. Don't they? You know, people were given an opportunity to get things right. But did they? Oh, is that what's right, is it? Oh. Are you going to write something with your pen, are you? God's an asshole. We hate him so much. That's right. Asshole. Aren't you a smart one? Shitheads. If I wrote it with a pen, it must be right. Do you know the difference between right and wrong? What if I just wrote the... Do you know what I mean? So if I could write the word wrong, does that make it right? To shit demons, yes it does. To the world, they think that's right. They say, yeah, that's right. Being wrong is right. Because you wrote it with your right... You used your right hand and you wrote it. It's right. It's what you write. Wrong. So wrong becomes right. That's how the world thinks. That is the world. Because the world is evil. And it will use witchcraft, magic, babble to steal. To take to do what is wrong. And try to pretend that it's right. It's correct. It's moral. You know, it's the world trying to make excuses for itself. Do you understand how that works? I'm trying my best to explain it. I've done hundreds of hours of videos. And I'm tired of saying it. I'm tired of saying it. I mean, this is the thing. I'm God. You know, I've been smoking. I sometimes worry, you know, will I get cancer? Do I have cancer? Well, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm God. What will happen will happen. You know, if I'm supposed to get better, I'll get better. If I'm not supposed to get better, I won't get better. So why worry about it? Why worry about it? I mean, if I found out I did have cancer, well, what would I do? What would I do? You know, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, they keep talking about bringing in assisted dying laws these days, don't they? You know, I mean, that's the thing. I have an aunt called Christine Neal, Dr. Christine Neal. And she's married to Donald Neal. You know what? You know, so people get married, they become one flesh. Right? So you have Donald Christine. Well, Donald means ruler. So Donald Christine Neal. Or Christine Donald Neal. Dr. Christine Donald Neal. Whatever you want to fucking call them. You know, the blob that they've become. Yeah. And all they want is my destiny. They are preventing my destiny. They talk shit about me behind my back. Think, you know, Grant, he's always struggled. Yeah, I think he's got problems. Yeah, he's just, his life's full of problems. Yeah, it's because his dad, you know, wasn't around when he was a kid. And, you know, and he struggled with this and he struggled with that. Yeah, you know, he's a bit of a loser. Yeah, he's probably not going to do very well for himself. But, you know, he'll do okay, you know. Blah, 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 you know. He'll make something of his life. Probably, but you know, or you know, he'll go up. You know, that's people. That's the thing. These people are talking about me, God. They talk badly about me. They won't accept that I'm God. They refuse to. I've told them many times, I will not speak to them. I will not. I do not wish to have any relation with them unless there's something I need them to do. Okay, I have, you know, there are some things I still need them to do, and they need me to do. I still have to cooperate. You know, there are some things. There's paperwork and stuff like that that needs to get completed. Okay, and I need them to get their bit. I need to get my bit done, and they need to get their bit done. And that's it. That's all. That's the only involvement I want with them. Anything else, I don't want anything. You know, they send me a birthday card, right? I haven't even opened it. It's just sitting on the floor. Yeah, I know it's from them. I know it's probably from Christine. That's the thing. My name is Grant. And what did they do to me? Well, they granted me something. They've given me something. Haven't they? They've granted me something. Yeah. See, this is the thing, right? People can give me things. People can have conversations with me. It might sound like they're being nice to me. But that's the thing. They don't really love me. They don't acknowledge who I am. They're surrounded with shit demons. So everything they do towards me is evil. It's all about trying to steal my power and my energy. I mean, this is the thing. I got a voicemail from my aunt Christine. Yeah, I haven't heard anything from her probably for maybe a year or longer. And she called me on the 11th of November. 11/11. You know, that's that's Armistice Day, isn't it? It's the day, you know, Remembrance Sunday. So every year people they celebrate Remembrance Sunday, don't they? Armistice Day. But that's the thing, you know, all those guys, they died, you know, during wartime, right? But that's the thing, you know, I'm God. I'm the sun. I'm the light of the world. You know, people don't remember me. That's the problem. And the fucked up thing is that, you know, what happened during World War One and World War Two, there are so many lies about that. You know, people want to say that they remember those who have fallen. It's like, well, you don't have the faintest fucking idea of what really happened back then anyway. You people lie to yourselves. You don't stand in the truth. You're a bunch of fucking liars. You've been fed lies. You don't care about the truth. The truth was buried a long time ago. And people, yeah. It's very, you know, I don't have any respect for, you know, I mean, like, of course, like, you know, people who've died at war, but, you know, obviously, you know, it's a bad situation to find yourself. Well, you know what I mean? Like, I can have sympathy for those who died at war, but at the same time, it's very, you know, it's meaningless. It's meaningless. People pretending like they, you know, they're virtuous, you know, that, you know, they're remembering those who've fallen, you know, celebrating their sacrifice. But it's meaningless if people don't understand the truth. If people don't accept the truth, then it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean a fucking thing, does it? You know, all it means is that there are a bunch of fucking shitheads who are pretenders. Pretend to, you know, there's nothing virtuous about being a shithead, is there? But the world would like to pretend that's true. The truth is what really matters. I mean, if you look back at that war, you know, World War II, you know, and World War One, or any war, you know, like, how do these things start? You know, how could they have been prevented? You know, who was lying and who was telling the truth? The fact is that the world hates those who tell the truth. The world will attack those who have the truth. That's what the world does. Because the world's plan, Mother Earth's plan, the world's plan, the shit demon's plan, it's all based on lies. It's all about lying. Lie, 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 lie. Which is interesting, because what did I talk about? I talked about the chariot card, the bed. Yeah, the sexual sin, the carcinogen. Yeah. Sex magic, bondage sex, all that stuff. Sex outside of marriage. You know, it's people putting themselves first instead of me, God. You know, for years now, many years, that's the thing, like, when was the last time I spent my birthday with anybody? I've been alone for years. Many years. I feel like I've probably gone 10 years now. Something like 10 years. It's been almost 10 years of spending every year, my birthday and Christmas and New Year's, I spend it by myself. I'm 37. I'm about to turn 37 years old, depending how you calculate it. I mean, it's technically the 14th of November. That was the day that I was born. 7:27 p.m. the 14th of November. It was a Saturday. I was born in Aberdeen, in Scotland. So I'm British. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could say I'm not English. Even though I've lived in England basically my entire life. I was born in Scotland and then I moved down to England. You know, what language do I speak? English. What's a knot? What's a knot? What is babble? You know, that's the thing, you know, people want to lie down, they want to do sex magic. That's what the world wants. It's all about using witchcraft and sex magic to try to steal God's power. My power. I want justice. Is what I want. Isn't that an interesting word, justice? What is justice? It just is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. You have to deal. Yeah. So my life's a pile of shit. Yeah. Strange how that works, isn't it? So the world wants my life to be a pile of shit. And when I complain about it, hey, that's just how it is. Oh, so is that what justice is it? That's what the world would like to believe. That's the story the world wants to tell. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not afraid. I am not afraid. I am not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid to leave. Because I live in a world I don't want to be around. The world gives me no reason to want to be around it. People don't love me. They conspire against me to take what belongs to me. I'm very tired of it. Very tired of it. And the world, all it wants to do is twist everything to try to steal what's mine. I've tried so hard. Every day I get out of bed, or whatever time I get out of bed. I got out of bed today. Well, I go out of bed at night, 11 o'clock at night. I got out of bed. You know, a lot of the time I'm living nocturnally. I don't get much sun. I basically never see the sunshine. I never go outside. I probably have all kinds of vitamin deficiencies, probably. Suffer from chronic fatigue. Serious chronic fatigue, like to the point where I'm worried about my health. Like, fuck, am I gonna die soon? But I've been dealing with that a long time. You know, I know a lot of it is also witchcraft. It's witchcraft done against me to steal what belongs to me. It always has been that way. That's how you know, my life's been a struggle because the world is constantly doing witchcraft against me. I've given so many examples. So many, lots and lots and lots of examples. I've spent hundreds of hours explaining that. hundreds of hours. Would you care to watch those videos? Would you care enough to go listen? No, you wouldn't. You don't care. That's how it is. I've explained it already, haven't I? So why am I even bothering? Happy birthday to me. I mean, that's the thing, right? So I'm born on the 14th of November. I was born on the 14th of November 1987. But people say I was born on the 25th of December. So when I say happy birthday to me, you know, what's a 2? A 2 is a piece of shit. A 2 is a piece of poo. Yeah. So was I born twice in a year? Am I a piece of shit? That's what the world wants to believe. The world wants to believe that I'm the poo. I'm the piece of crap. And that it is spiritual. That it is divine. Chosen. Above everyone else. Yeah. Isn't that how it always is? Bunch of fucking nobodies wanting to be me, God. You know, you might look at me, you might think, wow, what a loser. Sitting there smoking a cigarette. Yap, 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 yap. But that's the thing, I've been through so much. I've done so many things. I've been working non-stop for years and years and years. I don't ever give myself a break. I keep going every fucking day. When I don't have a job, I work even harder. I never stop. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't. I really struggle to. When I'm not doing what I do, if I'm not trying to fix the situation, I feel lost. I feel like so, you know, if I'm not sat in front of my computer, I really struggle. I really, really struggle. If I'm not learning, if I'm not figuring out what's going on and how I'm going to fix this problem with the world, between me and the world, then I feel I've lost. I feel depressed. Anyways. Strange, you know, like my birthday and at Christmas, I don't care. I really don't care. I basically just treat it like every other day. You know, and that's it. You know, I acknowledge, you know, oh, it's my birthday or it's Christmas Day or whatever. But that's it. You know, I'll have some food. I might have a little bit of alcohol. Watch some videos, and that's it. It's gone. It's just gone by. And that's it. You know, I don't dwell on it. I mean, obviously, when it happens, you know, obviously, it's hard not to feel a bit angry and pissed off at people. You know, every time my birthday happens or it's Christmas, I always hope that things will get better, that things are going to change, that finally the world is going to listen to me. The world is, or something monumental will happen. Something big will happen. But every time, every birthday, every Christmas, I'm always disappointed. That never happens. So, you know, I'm assuming, you know, it's the same as usual. Nothing changes with this world, does it? The world continues doing what it wants to do. It wants to believe it's God. The world wants to believe it's me. You know, just like Adam and Eve, you know, they did the thing that they weren't supposed to do. They ate the forbidden fruit. The fruit that would make them like gods. Yeah. That's because they wanted to be me. And that's what the world does. And that's why you know, Adam was said, you know, it was said to Adam, said, to dust you shall return. You know, because you're dust, you're dirt, you're soil, you're garbage. That's basically what you are. Because you've chosen to be of the world instead of my spirit. And if you were of my spirit, you'd love me. But you don't. So to dust you shall return. Yeah. But that's interesting, isn't it? Because obviously I'm God. You know, I was here, I came as Jesus, right? So I came to this world as Jesus 2,000 years ago. And now I've returned. So technically I've returned to dust as well, haven't I? If you think about it that way. Well, yeah, the world would like to think that I'm the one who is... Yeah, that's the thing. The world wants to believe that I'm not God when I am God. You know, I'm the second coming. But people want to believe that I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of poo. I'm a number 2. Yeah. Or I'm someone getting, you know what I mean? You know, what does it mean by second coming? You know, a guy, you know, who ejaculates prematurely. Or it's someone, you know, trying to sow their seed and someone's wrecked them. You know, what is it? What is the second coming? Yeah, that's the thing. Demons want to twist it. And I have to expose it. I have to tell the truth. That this is what, you know, I'm explaining what the world is doing, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. Car. Do you car? Oh, you're such a carring person, aren't you? Oh, look at you driving your fucking car. Wow, what a carful person. You know, what a carring bunch of people you all are, huh? Do you car about me? Do you car about me? Did you park your car next to my car? Oh, you must be such a carring person. Cunt. That's Babel. That's how Babel works. You either accept it or you don't. I've told the truth. I tell the truth. I am the truth. And I'm bored of explaining it. And what does the word bore mean? Well, if you bore a hole, so a man screwing a woman, or a man, that's boring a hole. Well, that's the thing, you know, you could say that that's boring. Or is it boring? Yeah. And that's the other thing, you know, English. So, you know, the old name for, you know, well, that's the thing. You know, England basically means angel land. So you're basically saying English is basically the language of angels. That's essentially what people have claimed. So the English language is basically claiming that it's the language of angels. And that Britain means rules with God. Yeah, that's quite a bold statement to make, isn't it? It really is. I am God. I've been alone for a very long time. People want to believe that they have something to do with me when they don't. I'm tired of fighting the world. I really am. You know, I want people to listen to me. I want people to love me. I want people to give me my justice. But people are refusing to. So where should I go? I'm God. Where should I go with this? What should be the outcome of such a situation? You know, what should be, where is this likely to go? It's death. It's more death than destruction, is what it is. And you know, if that means I go, if that means I have to leave, this body has to perish and I have to go, if that's part of it, well, so be it. I don't care anymore. I mean, I've already said this before, but yeah, I'm just saying that that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I still feel that way. Nothing's changed. Either the world changes. I mean, this is the thing, right? Because I died on the cross. Okay? The world murdered me. I came to the world. I didn't just come to the world and say, hey, I'm going to die on the cross because that'll be fun. No. I came and I died on the cross because I knew that was what the world would do to me. Okay? The world wanted to kill me. That's what the world does. The world hates my light. Demons hate me. They want to kill me and destroy me. They want to attack me with witchcraft. I have to... Well, that's the thing. I did what I did. Okay? I'm not doing that again. I'm not... I want my justice. I'm here for my justice. People either give it to me or they don't. See, that's the thing. People can give me what I want. And if people do that, it will be better for them. And it'll be better for me because I would prefer it to be that way. But the world doesn't want to give me my justice. So what will happen is that it will get very, very bad for everybody. People will be destroyed. The world will be destroyed. You know, we can go about this the nice way, we can go about this the horrible way. The world's choosing to go the horrible way. Yeah, that's how it is. You understand? How bad do you want it? Well, the world says very, very bad. As bad as possible. That's what the world wants. As horrible and as nasty as possible. That's what the world wants. Because I'm given no other choice. That's the thing. The world, people don't want to give me a choice. They force me into a corner, abuse me, and try to steal what is mine. What more can I say? I don't think there's anything else I can really say. So, yeah, I'll do a tarot reading. I'll do a tarot reading. Same story as ever, probably. But why not? One more story. Okay. Any messages that would like to come out? Any messages, anything we want to talk about here? That we haven't? Anything? Yeah. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. New feelings? Enemas? Douche? Something like that. New love, maybe? Love interest? Could be that. Knight of Discs. So he's basically like the King of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite Tarot. Yeah. If you don't know the Aleister Crowley Tarot deck, the Knight is basically the King. It's interesting, that, isn't it? Because, you know, so in the Thoth Tarot deck, there's the Queen. She's, you know, she's supposed to be the reigning monarch, and the Knight, he's the one who goes off to fuck the Queen. Right? Do you get that? You understand what that means? Interesting, that, isn't it? Mm. Come on. And then we have the Four of Discs. So this is power. Take these cards. Yeah, it's about possession, hoarding. You know, it's sort of like, it's holding on to power, holding on to money, holding on. It's power. Nine of Wands, strength, persistence, endurance, perseverance. Ten of Swords. So this is, it says ruin, but it's, you know, it's truth, it's communication, it's logic, communication, and it's about backstabbing. Ruin. I didn't make the cards. Anyway, here's the Knight of Wands. So he's basically like the King of Wands. Oh. Oh. And then we got the Knight of Swords. The King of Swords. So far we got the basically the King of Discs, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the King of Swords. So, and then we got the King of Cups as well, the Knight of Cups. So that's all 4 kings or four knights. Yeah. And what do we have on the, yeah. So we've got the 8 of Discs on the bottom of the deck. Prudence. It's about dedication to craft, it's working. That sort of thing. So, Ace of Cups, Knight of Discs. So, you know, that's the new feelings, you know, that's the thing. I'm asking people to have an Ace of Cups, you know, understand that I'm God. I'm the King of Kings. But people don't care. Ace of Cups, Knight of Discs, 4 of Discs, 9 of Wands, so that's perseverance, 10 of Swords. The swords are all about logic and communication, okay? And 10's the highest number. But they have, I mean, this is the thing. They made, you know, these people who made these cards, okay? They chose to say that the 10 of Swords is about ruin and defeat. Well, that's the thing. I'm the truth. My truth is what defeats people. And the thing is that the world, the people of the world are liars, backstabbing liars, shitheads. So here's the 10 of Swords, and then there's the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups. That's 3 kings right there. The 10 of Swords, yeah? And then we got the 3 kings, the 3 knights. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. I'm tired of this shit. I really am. I just dropped all the cards on the floor. By accident. Yeah. I'm very tired. I really am. What magical words can I say to people? You know, what is it I have to say to people? What is it I have to say? I don't know what to say to people. I don't know what to say. What is it I have to tell people that I have not already said? What is it? I don't know. I've posted thousands and thousands and thousands of things on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, now called X. Who the fuck is X? Oh, that's right. Oh. So, what the fuck else can I do? You know, it's strange to think about it, isn't it? Because, you know, people think, you know, they hate the idea of serving me, don't they? They hate the idea of serving God. They hate that. They don't like it. There's a lot of people, they do not like that. But this is the thing, those who have served me, those who have loved me, will be rewarded. I mean, this is the thing, the entire, I mean, those who hate me, that is the vast majority of people. They hate me, they want my destiny. I mean, people deserve to be slaves. They really do. They really fucking do. The vast majority of people deserve to suffer. I mean, this is the thing, the world, you know, I look at the world that I live in. You know, I saw the world for what it is. I saw it years ago. You know, I saw that the world is full of stupid people, evil people, selfish people, sinners, people doing things that are destructive. People have destructive behavior. You know, I mean, you just look at like how people act, how they treat each other, and how destructive that behavior is. You know, I recognized that I recognized that things were wrong. That people are doing things that are stupid, that are wrong. And people will not acknowledge it. The vast majority of people, you know, they might have a problem, they might see a few problems here and there, but they're always looking out for themselves. That's what they're doing. They're looking out for themselves. They don't really see, you know, they're only interested in what benefits them. You know, otherwise they're happy to have destructive, harmful behavior. They don't care about it. And that's the problem. If everyone's selfish and only cares about their own, you know, what affects them, then, you know, I mean, is it any wonder the world is the way it is? You know, so people have to understand that God, Jesus, spoke the truth, and that people have to put God first and stop putting themselves first, because that ain't gonna work. It does not work. You know, people have had an opportunity to learn, to understand that this world is evil and corrupt and lies. All it does is lie, 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 lie. Even when it might speak a little bit of truth, its main goal is to lie. Lie, 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 twist the truth. And all I want, you know, I want people to understand, you know, people have been given the opportunity to learn, you know, that I am the solution. I'm God. I'm the creator. People need to understand that God is you know, God can solve problems. God can make things better. But people would rather just go about doing what they do. They would rather just keep doing what they want to do and forget about me, God. So people have made it very clear what they want. And that ain't me. Okay? Sending me a birthday card with a £20 note in it or something, or £40, it doesn't, you know, whatever, right? Happy birthday, Grant. Much love from Christine. It's like, no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know, Someone wants to write in a card, "Happy birthday, Grant. With lots of love, much love from us." And it's like, no, you're not the one who loves. I'm God. I'm the one who's loved, not you. You're a lying cunt. You're a pretender. You're a witch. Keep kidding. Keep trying to kid yourself. Someone thinks that they get a fucking card and write a little fucking note in it and throw it in the fucking letterbox. That makes them special. That makes them loving. That's a total pile of shite. That is. That's a lie. Nonsense. It's all about appearances. It's all about trying to fool yourself. Trying to pretend. I mean, that's the thing. My mum's, she's dead now, but, she had everybody fooled. Everyone said, in my family, they were like, "Hey, she loved you. She was your mom." My mum could have done anything, and they would have been like, "Yeah, but she's your mother, Grant. She's always going to be your mother. She always loves you. Doesn't matter how bad she treats you. She's your mother." That's what they think. I've already spoken about that bitch many, many times. I'm not going to repeat it on my birthday. Alright. I really don't feel it's necessary. Oh, go on, it's my birthday. I'll have a little bit of spirit, shall I? Got my blended co-op whiskey. Go on then. I've actually got a lot of cleaning to do. Whoa. Oh. I have fallen backwards. Oh. Do you want to see how much trash there is in my kitchen? You want to see how much cleaning I've got to do on my birthday? Here, have a look. You want to have a look? Look. Look at that. You see that? You see that? You see all that? Fucking trash everywhere. How bad is that? How bad is that? I've committed myself to what I've committed myself to. People don't care. People do not. I pour all of my time and effort into getting the world to listen to me, getting people to listen to me. The world doesn't want to listen. It doesn't care. So, I mean, for a long time now, I've been telling myself, you know what, I can't keep doing this. I need to sort my life out. I can't keep living like this. I can't, I don't want to be in a fucking dirty, filthy fucking environment anymore. I mean, this is the thing, That's the thing, the world, the demons, they'll go to, that's the thing, when I go to bed at night, I sleep. I wake up in the morning, I find, all these fucking shit-headed demons, they've all been talking about me in my sleep. Yeah. Whenever I'm not battling, I mean, that's the thing, right? If you found yourself being attacked by an army of people, when are you going to have time to do your dishes? When are you going to have time to do the hoovering in your house? You're not. Are you? That's not how it works. But anyway, why the fuck do I care anymore? I think what's going to happen is, well, tried everything I could think of to try to get people to snap out of it, listen to me. But what people do is mock and laugh, or they think I'm something else, and they think I'm crazy. I'm something to laugh at. They think I'm full of shit. So, I haven't changed a single person, as far as I'm aware. I haven't changed a single person. You know, there isn't another. I don't. You know, I don't have any. There's nobody who loves me. There's nobody who cares. Do you understand? There's nobody. I've tried. I've tried so hard to get people to listen, but they don't want to. All they want to do is try to block my destiny, try to steal what belongs to me, hate on me, lie about me, talk shit about me, while they have a good time. And that's it. That's really all there is. So, whatever happens next, well, that's what's gonna happen. I'm tired of fighting. I really am.